Yeah. So Sunny, first question is about crisis management and leadership.
Mm-hmm.
So, with your extensive experience managing crises such as the 1998 Asian financial crisis, the 2004 tsunami in Mauritius, and the 2020 COVID pandemic. So, what key leadership
Oh, I'd like to
and
add one more. Lahad Datu incursion. I was in Sandakan at that time. Right
you mean
smack
that one
that
that
Lahad Datu,
the
the
Lahat, the
Abu
famous
Sayyaf.
you
Abu
were part of
Sayyaf,
that?
I was in Sandakan.
Wow. I mean, it
So
was in the news. It
you
was
can
in the news.
imagine, I mean the blockage, the army moving around in town. Wow.
Were you in charge of the hotel or something?
Yes. I was the GM in Sabah Hotel.
Wow, you have many stories to tell. So anyway,
Yeah.
besides that, what
Yeah.
key leadership and crisis management lessons have you learned, and have these
Okay.
experiences shaped your approach
Mm.
to managing hospitality operations?
First and foremost, three C's.
What are the three C's?
Just need to keep yourself cool, calm, and collected. Number one. Number two, stay focused. You must have very good discipline and think out of the box. So additional one more C is creativity, because that's the time when, like in Sabah Hotel, I just lost 400,000 overnight when the shooting started. Everyone just pull out of Sabah.
They
Speakers not
ran.
coming in, they just disappear. Banquet events all canceled. Just overnight, I lost 400,000. Just it's like looking at it today. Wow, I'm so happy. And the next day, what happened? Hey, come on, what's happening? We lost a few zeros in our revenue or what?
That
Everything
must
just wiped out. I mean,
that
I'm
must be
referring to the
shocking.
news. Yeah,
Well,
it was,
people were
and
killed, isn't it?
yes, yes,
Wow,
there
that
was
is.
shooting, and there was also one beheading or something like that. But let's not
This
go
is
into
not in
that.
your hotel, right?
No, it's nearby.
Yeah, but it
Nearby.
affects you. So
Mm.
once you say Ipoh or Sandakan or KK, the whole town will disappear, will run away.
Yeah. So the entire east coast of the Sabah practically wiped out. Everything from Sandakan to Tawau, Lahadatu, the whole entire area were just isolated.
Dead town.
The ISCOM came in, and even one of my remember there was a lady who, with an engineer, Sarawakan engineer, who was also kidnapped. That lady happened to be the mother of the owner of the one of the Sandakan seafood restaurant, and
Oh
I
my.
used to
Patronize.
patronize that restaurant. And
Wow,
they
what
were
a
so brave.
story.
They just came out right to the restaurant because it's at the seaside. Just came out right to the restaurant, and they know who to go for.
Oh, they were not random.
No. They know who they wanted to take. I think the engineer was just as a backup lah. Okay.
Oh,
So and then well, the rest is history lah.
history. Okay, second question is about
Yeah.
commitment to conservation
Mm-hmm.
and community. So, as the organizing chairman of Tioman Island Conservation Day, and as well as a volunteer to various organizations, how do you actually integrate your passion for conservation and community service into your roles in hospitality, and what impact do you believe this has to your guest experience and brand reputation?
Total impact,
Total
because
impact sounds like a
total
movie.
impact. Yes. But unlike Total Recall,
Total
but
recall.
total impact, because take Tioman for example. I mean, I brought together the reef check. I brought together the divers from Singapore, Malaysian divers. I brought together the what do you call that, pejabat, the Jabatan Laut, Jabatan Taman Laut, okay, in Tioman, and I brought them together. We did the artificial coral. We did activities. We clean up the beach. We replanted a lot of plants around the beaches. So I mean, and I'm very very confident the impact is tremendous. Right? I mean, divers come together, schools come together, government departments come together. We put our heads together, clean up the beaches, clean up the sea. put down the artificial coral, and our artificial coral are recycled bed frames, recycle a van. We stripped all the plastic parts, remove all the oil, scrub off all the paints, etc., and then slowly floated it out to where we wanted it and released the balloons, and they just floated down.
So
So
this is
you
like a
can
mini version of previously we heard like big ships were sunk
yes,
just to do
those
an
those were
artificial.
very
Those are
simple.
very big one.
Those are very simple. They just float it there or tag it to the place, location. They bomb it and they just go down. This one is no. I have to drag it from the land. Sorry, I have to strip everything, drag it from the land right to the seaside, then float it out to where we wanted it to be. Slowly release the air and let it slowly sink and lay at where we wanted it to be. Okay.
Fantastic.
Then subsequently, all the divers come down and then they harvested the corals nearby, and then they started installing, tying one by one. So
Fantastic.
yeah, I mean,
I yeah.
to me, it is just something that my tagline is this is what we can do for Mother Nature. Okay, and
Man,
especially in Tioman, the sea is their lifeline. Without the sea,
yeah.
with dead corals and
There's no
the beaches
tourism.
are polluted, I tell you, Tioman is
Dead.
history already.
Yep.
Okay,
Okay,
yeah.
third question is to do with generative AI in hospitality. So, considering your journey from ground up, you started from ground level one, entry level, and witnessing the evolution over 3 decades. So, how do you view the potential of generative AI, such as ChatGPT, in enhancing the operational efficiency, personalizing guest experiences, and even possibly addressing some of the industry most persistent challenges?
I think I, for one, definitely sees the potential in this because I think I joined the industry, the hotel industry,
Mm,
right when they were converting a lot of from manual to automation. Because
okay.
I was the person in charge of automating the cost control system, the ADECO.
Oh,
So I converted manual purchasing, manual market list, manual storekeeping, manual receiving,
yep.
manual store requisitioning to automation. So I see the benefit in it, and I see the AI is the next step that the hospitality will benefit now. For at this moment in time, I believe that we are only touching the surface for
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
hospitality.
yeah.
No doubt, hospitality at the end of the day, like what it still require the human touch. I'm sure all the robotics that we've been hearing from Japan hotels, etc. Yes, initially I think I will go to have to experience, but ultimately we are humans. We are
Human
social
touch.
animals. We are
Yeah,
social
yeah, yeah, yeah.
animals. We look for another human. We don't look at another machine and say, "Hi, my name is Sonny," and
Yeah,
then and then
yeah. So of course, this basic,
nothing wrong. Yeah.
the basic robot delivering food to nowadays, even a small restaurant does
Oh
that,
yeah, yeah,
deliver
yeah.
food to you.
Mhm.
That one is, of course, is fine, but
It's just a
other than
gimmick.
that, it's a gimmick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a gimmick. Okay. Yeah, I know. I agree with you. I was attracted to one of the restaurants to go in and say, wow, look. Then wondering how do they manage? How do they avoid the table? How do they avoid the chair? How do they avoid the guest? That sort of thing.
Yeah.
So I mean,
Senses,
it is
senses.
a
Yeah.
gimmick. Yeah, it
Yeah.
is a gimmick, and I guess like all gimmicks, there is a promotional aspect of it. There is the
Novelty, novelty.
novelty. I mean, it does. Okay,
Okay.
but after a while, again, going back to the human touch, we
Yeah.
still need that.
Yeah.
You see,
So
so
for me,
yeah,
in my earlier career, I was guilty like any other management consultant that I use of gimmicks like firewalk, chopping wood with you, putting this stick and breaking it in. So a lot of people were into this physical, and even today we have gurus put them in a cold water and very physical thing. To me,
mhm.
it's a gimmicky. That's why I don't do any more gimmicks, and I now talk from the heart because gimmicks only last for 1 year. After that, people no more interested. They want the latest thing. So
Yes,
actually, without further ado, Victor's coming next. So famous
okay.
last words in 10 seconds. Summary.
AI is the way to go.
Oh wow. Okay. So I always say if AI makes you 10 times better, faster,
Yeah. I
cleverer.
still remember your words, okay? AI will not replace you, but a person with AI skills will replace you.
That's right.
Yeah. So
Victor
that's why
Fu.
a
Uh,
person will still is still required.
so Victor Fu, I will not
Thank you.
open. I will thank everyone goes. Yay! Sonny Gan. Wow, such great stories.